What's good, everybody? Welcome to Shots Fired, episode 17. Man, we in the building. It's me, the hardest voice in sports, Fist Vegas, joined by Boogie. You know what I'm saying? My partner in crime, jaginoff. Will be in here shortly or later on, whatever. He had a late game today, and he getting some Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna knock a man getting his Chinese food. So jaginoff will be here later. Also today, going in on Kwame Brown. He's a fraud. He's a sucker, and it needs to be said. And we got to talk about my man Conor McGregor going out sad, yo. I mean, he got rich and stopped trying, for crying out loud. You know, this dude McGregor ain't been the same since he got that money, man. So that's pretty much what's on the docket today. Allegedly, CEO and Jaginoff got beef. If they really got beef, they'll squash that. Well, they ain't gonna squash it, but they'll duke it out later on. And before we get into, I want to remind everybody: go to iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcasts at. Make sure you download and listen to the podcast on the other podcast platforms. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you leave a good review on iTunes. I'm still going to be doing the giveaway for Shots Fired. I did the giveaway for Bulletproof Giants earlier this week. I also have the giveaway for Shots Fired. I just want more reviews on there before I pick winners. So everybody, stay tuned. I got the 5K. I appreciate the love getting me the 5K, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And real quick, shout out to my man Cody Jenks. Before I get to the super chats, I want to say shout out to Cody Jenks for talking to Daniel Jones today. And he can confirm that Daniel Jones is a fan of Big Fisk. So we're going to make some noise for Cody being a Fisk unit, loyal Fisk unit soldier. And we're going to make some noise for Daniel Jones being a fan of Big Fisk, man. Let's go ahead and make some noise. Let off a Fisk unit clip, do a round of applause. The boy Daniel Jones is he's a Fisk unit soldier. I told y'all, bro. I'm his big. First of all, Daniel Jones Boogie is part of our era, which means he's on the YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's on Twitter. He may not post, but he watches. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I post and watch the fuck. Like, I don't be on this shit.
Facts. So it's like you don't think Daniel Jones saw my draft night video? I was the only Giants YouTuber with a positive Daniel Jones video on draft night. Y'all don't think he saw that? Come on, man. But shout out to T2. Finally made Aaron Judge SDFU hashtag Kryptonite. Oh, what are you, a Houston fan? Oh, come on. We don't support the Astros over here, man. Oh, Altuve cheating self, wearing a wire like he's Sammy the Bull or something like that. Whatever, man. We ain't rocking with the Astros, man. Shout out to Donnie though. Donnie says, "R.I.P. fake goat Conor McGregor. Humble yourself, clown." Yo, why y'all hate Conor McGregor so much?
He talk crazy.
I mean, but everybody.
He talk really crazy, but he's been humble before. Because if you see him take a loss, like he'll definitely walk up to a dude and say much respect to him if he get his ass beat.
Yeah, but I thought he got humbled a couple months ago when he got knocked out. Didn't he get knocked out not too long ago?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm like, shout out to Sebastian Perez though. Conor didn't lose. Dr. Stoppers. Conor ain't done. Man, please. Nah, he lost. That's an L. The man tried to kick him and broke his. Anderson
Silva.
Anderson Silva. Yeah, because I'm about to say
he broke his ankle, but Anderson Silva's arguably like the best MMA fighter, like one of the best MMA fighters
ever. Yeah, the Spider was mean. But my whole thing is, I heard, what was the dude, Dustin Poirier, or however you pronounce his name. He said he heard his ankle crack before he heard it crack when he kicked him. You know what I'm saying? Like he had already heard it crack, so it wasn't an accident. I guess I don't know. But shout out to Butters. And David Monty is a fan of the Iron Man. Whatever, Butters. This dude, Butters. No, let me get to Kwame. I got time for Butters right now. Shout out to CEO. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, CEO, for the 10. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. He says, like I said, I disagree with you on Kwame. I understand where you're coming from, but I will not call him a fraud. But even when I disagree with you, I will never pull some sucker nonsense like LA did. You remember LA Garola, whatever his name is, right?
Yeah.
Remember I sent you the pictures of them tweets he sent me about he thought George Floyd deserved to die because he had a criminal record and all that stuff.
I don't remember you sending me that, but I remember us having a conversation about it.
But he rocked with Kwame Brown though.
Listen, bro, but ain't too many people that deserve to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you like touching little kids or something like that. To say somebody deserves to die, that's like an extreme thing.
Yeah, but that's how some of them dudes feel about black folks. They think because we come from harsh environments that we don't deserve to live.
Well, let's put you in that same environment. See how you come out.
Kind of like Kwame Brown. It's like the dude Kwame Brown. What you got to understand is this: CEO Kwame Brown ain't no better than your worst enemy, Tyson. He's no better than me. He's no better than none of these YouTubers who always in some drama. You gotta understand something. The man Hassan Campbell came onto this dude channel and apologized. Now, Boogie, let me ask you a question. If an op came on, Tyson, let me just use Tyson for an example because we had drama with Tyson. Let's just say Tyson came on the channel right now, right, and apologized to you. Would you or would you not argue with him for 90 minutes before you tell him you don't accept the apology, F off, get off my channel, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? Or as soon as he apologized, would you say, I don't accept your apology, get off my channel? What would you do?
I wouldn't wait.
Thank you. This dude, Kwame Brown, got an apology from Hassan Campbell within 5 minutes of Hassan Campbell being on that stream. Instead of saying, I don't accept your apology like a real man would have, he drug it out, tried to humiliate Hassan Campbell, tried to make him watch old videos of him talking about him. He like he's some teacher, Hassan Campbell, a student, like he's trying to sit down.
See, I don't know much about a lot because I've been off the internet for like the last 5 days. I've been I've been doing like personal life stuff, but like all I'm gonna say about it, like just based off what I've briefly know, is that like I don't need to conversate with nobody that like I'm not accepting the apology. If I want to have a conversation with you, that means I'm willing to mend whatever like beef we had. If I don't like you and I don't ever plan on speaking to you, I don't care how many times you tell me you're sorry, I'm never gonna respond.
Yeah, why you talk to somebody for 90 minutes if you don't accept the apology? If you don't want to move on with them in a peaceful fashion, why you ain't telling that from Jump Street? Why you keep him on there for 90 minutes and try to end that man YouTube career?
Well, unless even if that, like, if you don't want to accept it, just but listen, I'll let you know right now, like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't accept it. If you want to stay on here and debate me and talk to me, like, we can do that.
Yeah, but let it be known.
But I'm letting it be known, like, I really don't like mess with you. I don't plan on messing with you. Like, so whatever you say to me, I really don't care. But you're welcome to sit here and have a conversation if you want. That's how I would go about it personally.
And check this out too, Boogie. So the boy Kwame, he's a manipulator. Like what Kwame likes to do is like get people upset and then try and paint them as the bad guy. Kind of like I do the jaginoff with the Jaguars. Like I know it triggers him, so I troll him with it. That's what Kwame does. He likes to stay calm and he likes to prod and poke and manipulate you into getting out your character. And then he can go to all his little subscribers and tell you how much of a villain you look like. But if you watch the stream, I want to know something, Boogie. Didn't Kwame Brown call Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson out for a fight? Didn't he do that?
I believe. I really didn't follow it that much.
Anyway, you have to look.
Yeah.
The boy Kwame Brown gonna sit here and call Matt Barnes out to a fight. He gonna sit here and call Steven Jackson out to a fight. How you then in turn gonna call?
Okay, can I cut you off real quick?
No. Let me get to this second part first. How you gonna call Hassan Campbell ghetto and violent for calling you out for a fight when you calling NBA players out for a fight? Y'all don't see the hypocrisy in it?
So I was getting to this point. This is the thing, right? As far as I know, Hassan Campbell and Conor Brown have never seen each other in person. No. Kwame Brown never been on the same team as Steven Jackson.
And didn't say a word, Boogie. That man kept his head down for 12 years in the NBA, didn't say a word. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's soft. He's a sucker. He obviously got a lot to say because he don't make 8-minute YouTube videos like the rest of us YouTubers do. He goes live. Kwame got to go live for an hour and a half, 2-3 hours. He got to speak his mind. He obviously got a lot to say.
I mean,
where was this energy when he was playing with these dudes, though? If you felt that way about Steven Jackson, you was on the same team.
Hold on. Giants Nation, Matt Barnes didn't really call Kwame Brown out. They just be clowning Kwame Brown because he was the #1 pick and really wasn't nothing.
And
special.
Was a bust. He was a bust.
Now, granted, he didn't listen. In my eyes, like I do agree with him. He was an 18-year-old kid that made a lot of money. Congrats, because I would do the same thing. I ain't have to be good. I was getting them checks. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like.
But my thing is this though, Boogie. If you felt a certain way, why you wait till 20 years later to go on YouTube and start talking? Boogie, how good is JaVale McGee? How much better is JaVale McGee than Kwame Brown?
Probably not that much better.
He called out Shaq, didn't he? When Shaq had him on Shaq and a Fool every single Thursday on TNT, he called him out for it. Did he?
Literally every Thursday he had him on that shit.
Did he or did he not? That's what I'm saying. But he called him out though. Man, JaVale McGee had enough backbone to call out Shaq. Why you can't call out Stephen A? At least Shaq a Hall of Famer. Shaq 7'2". Shaq can do something to you. But you can't call out Stephen A.
That's the thing. They don't want those type of smokes. Because, like, if you ever notice anybody in general, most people, they only pick fights they know they can win.
Ding, 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 ding. That's all Kwame Brown do. Kwame don't pick a fight that he don't think he can win. Because if Kwame was as tough as he talk on his channel, he wouldn't have waited 20 years to open his mouth to Stephen A.
My whole thing is like Stephen A. making $12 million a year, right? He don't have no crazy endorsements and none of this other stuff. I mean, if he got fired from ESPN, he'd get a job at Fox something. Still, like Skip would vouch for him, like he would get a job ASAP, most likely. But why would he mess up his own bag going back and forth with somebody that already has their money established?
Yeah, but Boogie, here's the thing. That's my point. The boy Kwame Brown said he never said nothing for 12 years because he wanted to get his check. He didn't want to mess his check up, so he kept his head down. So why are you going at Stephen A. Smith and Steven Jackson and these dudes and Jamel Hill when they just trying to get their bag and you know they're not going to respond to you? He's going to people who he know not going to respond to him because they got to get their bag. You don't think Showtime sat down the All the Smoke podcast and said cut it out? You don't think Stephen A. Boston said we'll give you one fire back and cut it out? Why he ain't going ESPN and debate Stephen A. like a man?
Do you see me invite him?
Yes. Why he ain't go there like a man?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you got a whole YouTube channel. All you do is talk. You scared to go on national TV and talk? Even freaking T.O. went confronted Skip Bayless. I mean, like, come on, bro. This dude, Kevin Durant, every time somebody say something slick about KD, he fire back. But this dude, Kwame, scared to say something back? And now we're supposed to believe you tough. So now you talk to 1,000 people every day. You tell these people with jobs. You tell people with something to lose. They have a backbone and not take no mess from the white man. When you collected master checks for 12 years, you's a sucker. How you gonna preach something you don't do? You ain't never had no backbone.
I've seen people,
you trying to tell other people have a backbone?
Well, I've always said this: like the cost you pay for being like a leader, like the cost you pay is normally your life. Like if you look at any like leader, good or bad. At the end of the day, like their career's over or they lose their life. Like if you want to preach something, all I'm gonna say is if you want to preach something, by all means, and you believe in it, you should go for it. But that means you don't care about the consequences. I'll give you an example. I tell my employees this at work. My employees that work for me, when I tell them, yo, you gotta go do this is what I gotta do, and they go, do I have to? I'll be like, you don't have to do anything. Just know there's a consequence if you don't do it. And the consequence is if you don't do it, you get fired. You can do whatever.
What do you consider George Hill?
George Hill.
Well, how much better of a player is George Hill than Kwame Brown and JaVale McGee? How much better?
I mean, he probably a little bit.
He's slightly better, but not that much. He's a 6 man, is what I'm trying to say.
He's solid, though. He's solid.
He's a solid rotation player, right? Solid rotation player. You know, he was the one who organized the boycott last year in Milwaukee. It wasn't Giannis. It was George Hill, a rotation player.
And with his bag not guaranteed.
With his bag not guaranteed. He went out there and orchestrated a whole boycott and forced LeBron and others to act to him. But Kwame Brown can't call out Stephen A. Smith for calling him a bona fide scrub for 12 years? Yo, come on, bro. This dude is soft. This dude is, you can't tell me that. He's soft. He took it because he was scared. You know why Kwame was scared? Kwame was scared because he's a horrible basketball player, and he was scared if he opened his mouth, he'd get cut. This man let Michael Jordan beat him years on the Wizards. This dude, Michael Jordan, was Scotty Burrell him, and he ain't do nothing. You 7 feet tall. You the 7-foot Scotty Burrell. This man, Michael Jordan, was over there bullying you. You ain't do nothing about it. You went to LA. Kobe was smacking you around. You ain't do nothing about it. And now you tough? We don't believe you.
I mean, even Jeremy Lin stepped to Kobe.
Facts. Even Jeremy Lin stepped to Kobe. We don't believe you, bro. Steve Kerr stepped to Michael Jordan, but you can't. We don't believe you, Kwame. I don't believe him. I don't believe his character. I don't believe him. Shout out to T2. I rewatched the stream. Tyson earned him a Golden School threat badge for that. Yeah. Nah, he was fucking that night. Shout out to CEO. Kwame did not call out to a fight. They called him out, Fist. But my whole thing is this, though. If Kwame is supposed to be about nonviolence or whatever he preaches, Kwame likes to be the peaceful man. Oh, I'm not bullying. I'm not about the violence, whatever. Because remember, when it comes to Hassan Campbell, he calls Hassan Campbell a project. He basically calls him a no-good ghetto project boy in a thug.
But to say that, right? So if he didn't go to the league and have all this money, what would Kwame be?
And that's the point. That's what I'm about to get to next, right? I'm going to read a couple of these super chats, and I'm going to get to that point next, right? But shout out the Butters. Butters says, as the head of the table of Chicago, you had to pedal. Yeah, I know, Butters. You had to pedal earlier. That was your player, too. That's your player who got hit with the pedal charges in Atlanta. That's your player. Shout out the CEO. Butters, no one cares about your poverty franchise. Thank you, CEO. Shout out to Donnie. Novice MMA fans think Conor can still fight. He can fight. He just not hungry no more.
No, there's being able to fight. There's being able to beat like top echelon competition.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ronda Rousey. They're not soft. They just not hungry no more.
Yeah, it's different. But when they start doing movies and getting bags and
it's hard to be a professional fighter when you got a couple $100 million, bro. It's hard.
She in movies, she getting her bag for a movie is way bigger than an MMA fight. That's the problem.
Facts. And no, I do not know TV. I don't know these dudes.
Yeah, it's not like Floyd with Floyd getting $100 million. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no MMA fighters ain't getting that type of bag, bro. That's the problem.
Facts. Shout out to Butters. Rex Grossman has more playoff wins than Lamar. That's a fact. I mean, that's technically true.
Rex Grossman's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Rex Grossman's in the Super Bowl, so that's technically true. Shout out to CEO though. Talk to me when the Bears are relevant this century. That's a fact too. Bears ain't been relevant since 85, if you ask me. Shout out to Butters. Hey, CEO, make sure you bend the knee to Mahomes week 3. You're real fiber. Pipe bomb. I'm not done with CEO. All that he talked mad greasy. He a Ravens fan, Boogie. He call out every fan base but the Chiefs. He's scared to death of Mahomes. He'll talk about the Bears. He'll talk about the Giants. He won't talk about Mahomes. Shout out to Butters. Shout out to CEO. Butters, when your team make a Super Bowl this century, can you speak at the table? Go play with the Jets. Facts. But no, I'm saying facts. But, CEO, I'm not playing them holding you accountable. I need you to have all that energy with Chiefs fans in a couple weeks. But here's the thing, Boogie. So, Kwame Brown got called out by Hassan Campbell because Hassan Campbell said, don't compare me to an NBA player, right? Because Hassan Campbell went to prison. He had a murder charge. He had attempted murder charge. Not going to get into the story, but he had to fight for his life at Rikers Island for a couple years at 18. And then he had to go to the streets and fend for himself when he got out. At 18, Kwame Brown went straight to the NBA. He's been a millionaire since he was 17, 18 years old. So it's like my whole thing with Kwame Brown is his retort to that was, "Oh, I was in the food stamp line as a kid, bro. That's your parents' struggle. That's not your struggle."
But being in the food stamp line doesn't mean like.
And every kid is in the food stamp line. If you don't make enough money,
there's growing up. Like I grew up poor. I didn't grow up you know what I'm saying? Like walking around seeing crackheads on the ground and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And these Washington D.C. and parts of Chicago where it's bad. Like it's really bad.
But here's the point I'm trying to make. I don't care what you went through as a child. That's not your struggle. That's your parents' struggle. I'm talking about what did you do as a grown man? As a grown man, you've been rich your whole adult life. You worth $40 to $60 million. You ain't have to struggle through nothing. You ain't have to go to college. You ain't have to pay no bills. You ain't have to worry about working 2 jobs to put food on the table. You ain't have to do nothing. You had no struggle. You didn't have to make a choice. Do I take this extra class to graduate quicker, or do I pick up a second job? You didn't have to worry about you didn't have to worry about joining no gang to get by your neighbor. You didn't have to go through nothing. He's been privileged since he was 17, 18 years old. So when somebody says don't compare me to an NBA player, what they're trying to say is you can't compare his struggle and his story to mine. He been rich longer than he been poor. Congratulations, you put your mother on a golf cart. What they do? Listen, you should. If you get a couple $1 million, you should be able to do that.
And honestly, and I listen, and good for him, bro. Like I've always listen. I'm not going to listen. Anybody that get out here and they get money and they take their mom away from poverty, listen, you won. In my eyes, you already won. But I wouldn't be out here speaking about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be out here judging other people.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Why you gonna put down the guy from the ghetto? So he's clowning. So everybody from the ghetto, you ain't got no respect for people from the ghetto.
What it sounds
on a live stream right now wearing fake jewelry, talking about some I'm hood, I'm a rocket snap box. Like he's over here mocking Hassan Campbell like he's a clown.
See, my whole thing is like it sounds like he doing what he claimed that Stephen and everybody else is doing to him.
He's become what he hated for 20 years. He's a bully. He's become what he's been mad at for 20 years. And the thing with but my whole thing with Kwame is nothing you do counts because these same people you were scared of for 20 years. Stephen A. Smith was at hundreds of your games because you played on the Lakers, you played on a team with Michael Jordan. So Stephen A. was at hundreds of your games. And then, bruh, you was in the locker room with Steven Jackson. Where was his energy then? You played games against Matt Barnes. Where was his energy, bro?
I don't know. I seen Steven Jackson rock somebody, so just saying.
That's the thing too, right? Boogie, he was getting clowned. He was a walking joke while he was playing. You think them the only players who laughed at Kwame Brown? I ain't never heard Kwame Brown go rock a player on the court for somebody saying slick. And now all of a sudden he want to fight everybody in Atlanta or Georgia, wherever he at. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. I don't believe his food. And that's not even. We're not even doing that no more. Jagging off like this dude's a sucker, bro. I'm not quoting this. You don't even be quoting him.
Look. That's our line. It's not even his line. It's technically R. Kelly's line. But it's become a staple. It's become a staple on the show. We made it more famous than Kwame did. But what's good, everybody? Your boy Jaginoff.
What up, Jaginoff?
The go to Jaginoff. The go to Jags. You too. Sorry, I had to get some General Tso's chicken. I had a late game of softball. Your boy went 2 for 2 and hit a home run. So we in the building. I'm a little drunk, so we're good.
He said, shout out to Butters. He says, listen, puppy dog, when you talk about the Chiefs, you would never get a dog treat. Jay Cutler been to a championship. Your quarterback is yet to make it now. Shut up.
Are we really bigging up Jay Cutler?
Nah, he's a Bears fan. What do you expect?
I know he's a Bears fan, but even Bears fans hate Jay Cutler, bro.
Everybody except me hate Jay Cutler. He's one of my 5 favorite football players. So shut up.
I give him credit for what he's doing with Christian Cavalieri, but still.
Time out. Flag on the field. What?
Nah, my man Jay Cutler. Nah, my man Jay Cutler's an honorable guy.
No, look.
He's an honorable guy.
Boogie, let me tell you why you like him. Because he's standing up to Kristen Cavalier and he's trying to get half her shit. That's why he likes him.
I love that.
Oh, so you like him as a person, not the football player.
Yeah, most of the football players I like is because of their personality. Like,
okay.
Why you think I like Giannis and Jimmy Butler? Like, I like players because of who they are, not necessarily because of their talent.
Oh, yo, this fucking General Tso's chicken is fire. Like, I love this new Chinese place up on the street from my house.
Shout out to Donnie. It's
perfect.
It's funny how you put Conor in the class of GOATs with Khabib took his lunch money. He'll never be mentioned with Silva, Rumble Johnson, John Jones, etc. But he's more popular.
Wait. Rumble Johnson, bro. I mean, and I like Rumble Johnson, but he's not as good as McGregor, at least not in his weight class.
But
I mean, I was so disappointed in Rumble Johnson when he didn't knock out fucking Daniel Cormier's bitch ass.
But none of that matters though, because historically speaking, we're gonna remember Conor McGregor more than we're gonna remember these people.
Yeah, and I like
and Conor McGregor.
Not necessarily John Jones.
Not John Jones and Anderson Silva.
Nah, but what I'm saying is people are gonna talk about McGregor more than them. The common person, when they think of MMA, they're gonna think of McGregor. Same thing with Ronda Rousey. They're gonna remember Ronda Rousey.
I don't know about all that.
I said the common person, not somebody who followed you.
But even the common person, though, John Jones is like the best MMA fighter. Like,
I didn't say Conor McGregor was great. I said remember.
I know. Okay.
Oh yeah, McGregor was great. Don't get it twisted.
No. John Jones and Silva are better, but I'm just saying in general.
Silva's definitely better.
I'm just saying when you look back, it's kind of like Vanilla Ice still gets talked about every time. Every time you talk about the history of hip hop, you still bring up Vanilla Ice because he's the one who paid for Death Row. So it's like you ain't got to be great. I mean, you do something historic. I mean, your name just gonna get mentioned. I mean, that's cool.
If there's a problem, I solve it. Check out the hook where my DJ revolves it.
Now that song fire. I don't care what nobody said. That song.
I mean, that was his only song that was
the only song I know of his, but that joint hit hard, bro. Remember the Ninja Turtle movie when the Ice Baby dropped on the Ninja Turtle movie? Man, please.
Word.
But shout out to Don't Feed Phil, man.
This man Finn's gonna be in the fucking corner scan. Go Ninja, go Ninja,
go Ninja, go Ninja, go. He was rocking out to the Ninja Turtle movie. What? He was turning up, bro. Yeah. Man, TikTok would have been around when the Ninja Turtle movie came out, man. Please.
You ain't lying though. That would have been. I definitely would have.
Hey, hold up. Grilled Mouth Scott, suck my fucking cock. You're a goddamn troll and you can eat my fuck.
Damn.
Fuck this guy. They Trevor Lawrence is the answer to all your problems. No shit. There's a lot of things that answered our problems from last year. The only thing we fucked up on was getting a tight end. So suck a dick.
All right. Before you go on a rampage with the Jags, let me get to these.
I'm good. I said what I needed to say. You may go ahead, sir.
Shout out to Don't Feed Phil, though, man. What happened to McGregor is the same thing that happened to Rocky when he faced Clubber Lang. He got civilized and lost his drive. Hey,
you understand that Rocky is the most fictional, most famous athlete ever. He got statues of Philadelphia Brown.
A fictional character a statue. Philly forever taking an L for that. They give a fictional character a statue.
They forever taking an L when it comes to you. Like, how y'all got a statue of a retard? That's fictional.
Facts, yeah. Philly was mad at me for saying that. Oh my God, Philly was mad at me when I said how the most famous character to come out of Philly is a retard from Philly who ain't even real. You got a statue of a slow person. It's just symbol of your city. They couldn't take it. They really couldn't take it. Philly was really not having it. Shout out to Darius Sperling ENT though. Darius Sperling says, if Kwame Brown's so tough, why after Matt Barnes told him to put the gloves on, he didn't respond by saying when and where? Exactly. Kwame Brown talking about some Becky with the good hair, come to my house in Georgia and all this other stuff. Like, bruh, stop. Kwame, stop, bro. You know how easy it is to set up a fight at the next Jake Paul show? You know how easy it'd be for Kwame Brown versus Matt Barnes at the next Jake Paul fight? It's not hard. If Kwame really want to fight, they can set that up. That ain't even hard, bro.
Yeah, can we set up?
Chad Johnson got in the ring. Nate Robinson got in the ring. We can get Matt Barnes versus freaking Kwame. But you understand?
And grilled mouth, Scott. If I'm such an ant, I dare you to come to Baltimore and try to step on me. I will fucking drop kick you and piss on you, you cocksucker.
And you got to understand something too, right? Kwame ain't got no heart, bro. Like Darius, Kwame is soft, man. He said none of this when he was playing. He ain't saying none of this when he was playing. This dude Stephen A. been calling Kwame Brown a bona fide scrub for 20 years.
But coming from Stephen A. Smith, it's irrelevant because
this ain't about that jaginoff. I ain't got time for that. It ain't about that. It's about Kwame Brown.
We got time. I mean, fuck Kwame, but still.
It's like we like for real. It's just like I'm just trying to say in general though. How can JaVale McGee call out Shaq, but you can't call out a reporter? You can't call out a reporter. JaVale McGee could call out Shaq, but you can't call out Stephen A. I'm so confused by Kwame. Is like, and then you got people following this dude. All these people who follow Kwame, they sit here and they talk about Kwame just responds to people. Listen, I've been the biggest.
Time out. Before you continue, at the end of the day, everybody gonna have followers. So is that nothing you gonna be able to say? Because like you got followers that believe in you. Everybody got followers that believe in them. You got people need to be able to go into things regardless of who they like and have objective opinions. A lot of people don't like Stephen A. Smith. That's fine. They don't have to like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he got those people that do like him. There's people that like Skip Bayless, and I think Skip Bayless is whatever about Skip. But you know,
and like, speaking of Skip though, but Savion Sales is right. Damian Lillard called out Skip Bayless. Richard Sherman called out Skip Bayless.
Yeah, but Sherman went toe-to-toe with Skip on national television.
So did Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens went straight to Skip Bayless on First Take and Undisputed. Kwame Brown, the only person who's scared to approach his critics face-to-face. He the only one, but talk the toughest. Make it make sense, bro. And just my thing is this, Boogie. How often I do when I'm in beef with somebody, right, Boogie? I do one firing range video. The only person who got more than one firing range video from me at one time was Cole Reagan. So out of all the 15 YouTubers out on beef with, I do one diss video and I leave it alone and I move on to the next topic. This dude Kwame Brown talking about another black man in every single one of his live streams. He talk all this crap about the black community tearing each other apart. Kwame, you just told Hassan Campbell to talk about white people getting shot. Can you please go beef for the white man? Jamel Hill, black. Stephen A, black. Stacks Matt Barnes, they black. Jason Whitlock, they black. Every single LeBron James, he's black. Every single person Kwame got a problem with.
Oh, that's why you don't like Kwame. He said something about LeBron.
I don't even know what he said about LeBron. I forgot.
Did he say anything? Did he really say anything about LeBron?
No, I remember something about LeBron being like he's like a part of like the crew. He's like one of the gatekeepers. Like he's a part of like that.
What do they call him? Like the Boule, Illuminati, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of is, but like LeBron, like for all intents and purposes, LeBron earned that shit.
Nah, but no. My whole thing with jaginoff is just like I can't stand him because he's not jaginoff. I can't stand Kwame because he's a fraud.
I was about to say I didn't do anything to you.
He's a liar. I hate a liar, bro.
I didn't fuck with you today. Like what you mad?
Nah, you really did. You on good terms today. I'm gonna let CEO handle that, but you on good terms.
CEO ain't handling shit.
Shout out to CEO. Speak of the devil. Butters, you getting reckless. Don't make me destroy you for like the fifth time this year. You were comparing Cutler's career to 3 seasons of Lamar. Get the F out of here. I'm sorry, but in 3 seasons,
he's right. Lamar, he's right there, honestly.
No, Lamar's already better than Cutler. And
yeah, exactly. Like Cutler.
I like Cutler the person, not the player. I like Cutler the person.
Cutler gave up on his team in the
multiple times.
In Cutler's defense, he was the best quarterback that came out of that draft. But the only two other quarterbacks relevant were Matt Leinart and Vince Young. They both were trash.
Nah, if Vince Young didn't get sabotaged by freaking
Jeff Fisher,
he would have been fine, bro. Vince Young was balling until Jeff Fisher sabotaged.
You know what? I'll give you that. One. He could have been. He might have could have been okay somewhere.
You don't get on the cover of Madden and you trash. I'm sorry.
I'll let you have that. That second season though, Vince Young was horrible.
Look at Jeff Fisher on the Rams. He had Todd Gurley.
Yeah, he had Jared Goof his rookie year too, and he was looking like a whole bust till Sean McGay took
That's
over.
what I'm saying. This dude Todd Gurley turned into an MVP candidate.
I guess now we're really gonna find out about Jared Goof without
Yo, check this out. From now on, I'm not reading no more fart jokes, bro. I'm not reading no more fart jokes. Super chats. I'm so sick of these stupid fart jokes. They're not even funny, bro. I'm not reading them no more. Shout out to CEO. What's the difference between the Jaguars and cigarettes? Peyton Manning doesn't smoke cigarettes. Ooh.
Shut up a minute. What's the difference between CEO and the 15-year-old dog with 3 legs at the pound and isn't getting adopted? There is none. Shut the fuck up. Or I'll really go in on you.
Yo, he really feels upset about the Jaguars, bro. He really
Nah. Fist know what's up. So
no,
yeah, he do, Boogie. He do, but this time it's more personal with him and CEO. They got into a fight on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They got into a fight on Twitter, man. It's
on Twitter.
No,
I was in a bad mood already, and this little pussy trying to start some shit.
Shout out to Don't Feed Phil. Also, Butters, your Bears are so trash that Jay Cutler was your franchise's best quarterbacks since Sid Luckman. Jesus.
I would have gave him Jim McMahon.
Butters, bro, like you really you ain't winning out here with these Bears, man. Like your team is a poverty franchise, bro. they're a poverty franchise. You gotta accept that.
They honestly, bro, they just wasting. They paying good players on defense for nothing. They had that defense looking like the '85 Bears for nothing.
For nothing,
bro.
Just to lose to Nick Foles.
Dude's got Khalil Mack, one of the best pass rushers in football. Had like a top 5 corner at one point. Had good interior, got good middle linebacker play, and they just went. Let's see, we take Roquan. Y'all want to give us Roquan? We put him aside Blake Martinez.
Yeah. We get Roquan, put him right next to Blake Martinez. We be lit.
You give us Khalil Mack too. We put Khalil Mack
on Boogie. I done already told Bears fans, y'all can have your first round pick back for Khalil Mack right now. We'll give you back the first round pick for Khalil Mack right now.
It's not a bad deal.
That's a good deal. We'll give you back your first round pick. You throw us Khalil Mack right now. We good. Shout out the CEO. Jag. Don't get mad at me because you gave the AFC champion AFC South lung disease for smoking y'all pack every week.
All right. Stop a minute. Fisk. Did I not give this little pussy fair warning to not fuck with me, or I was gonna literally shit on him this whole fucking stream?
This is the part of this.
No. Did I not give him fair warning?
Nah, but here's what I'm gonna say, Jaginoff. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fisk unit soldiers of all ages. This is the part of the podcast where Jaginoff follows through with his threat to CEO. This is that part. Because this is that part.
Okay. This little pussy sitting here talking shit about Jaguars, Jaginoff, and how like, oh, I'm the biggest bully here, bro. You're a fucking bitch, bro. You're fucking pussy. You sit here talking down to all these franchises and people in the chat like Butters, fucking Awesome Kid, and all these other people who you think you can get a leg up on, and then when you fuck with me, you get knocked 10 steps down. You're a fucking bitch, bro. You're not a fucking real bully. You the worst kind of fucking bully. You the one that will stand up to. You like the schoolyard bully that'll stand up to kids like littler than him, smaller than him, and all this other bullshit. But when you come up to somebody that'll talk shit to you back down like a fucking pussy. Like bro, I'm not trying to hear you done shit. You done been exposed by me before. You're a fucking coward. Stop it. Like I said, you ain't a top dog of shit. You're a fucking. You basically the mutt. You the fucking mutt. You go to the pound when nobody wants you. You sitting there on 3 legs, gross on your ass, can barely fucking walk. That's you. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Damn.
Like Fist. This your top shooter. I'm disappointed. I'm really fucking disappointed.
Now, CEO, you got to clap back, CEO.
You can clap back. You can clap back all you want. He better clap back. He better clap back all he wants.
No, I'm saying you got to defend. Listen, you got to defend your honor.
I'll punk the shit out you. I'll punk the shit out you for the next hour straight, bro. Stop.
You are my top shooter, CEO. I demand savagery right now. I demand savagery.
And look. He was going at you about Super Bowls and how Lamar Jackson's better than Daniel Jones. Who gives a fuck? Daniel Jones has had 2 years in the league and he's had a bad one. Lamar Jackson won MVP and can't get out of the second round of the playoffs. So what's the difference?
I mean, Daniel Jones. Nah, I'm not saying.
I'm not even trying to fucking fuck with Daniel Jones, but just.
No. I was gonna say I'm not gonna say Daniel Jones is better than Lamar Jackson, but Daniel Jones will take that team to the playoffs too. Just saying.
I ain't gonna let you. Daniel Jones definitely would put the bag around the playoffs.
No, that's a job. I'm talking about the Ravens.
Hold on, time out. Check this out. If Daniel Jones was on
the Ravens,
they would have won the Super Bowl.
I'm not going to do that.
What?
I'm not going to do that.
Please. They would have won a Super Bowl. He got a tight end that could catch and Hollywood Brown that could actually run down the field to catch balls. Please. With a run game? Man, please. There's nothing Lamar Jackson does on that Ravens offense that Daniel Jones can't do.
But the point is, like, he pick on these franchises that he think and people that he thinks are beneath him. But like, bro, like anybody can see through this pussy. Like, you the same type of pussy that like.
Hey yo, real quick.
Does he know watch football? Is he like a
hold on, time out. Everybody pause for a second. Real quick. Just in case this is the real Hassan Campbell, because I can't see the check mark or not. Just in case I want to shout out Hassan Campbell for posting my Fire Range video on Kwame Brown on his channel. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you coming through and showing my video love, man. So just shout out to Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that love.
I can't even click on his name to see if it's
let a fist unit clip go in the air for Hassan Campbell. I appreciate that. Hassan Campbell's a good brother who's been through stuff and he know what he's talking about. So when he puts these videos out and he's trying to teach the youth not to go that way, Hassan Campbell, one of the only OGs out there that's telling the youth not to be like him, not to be like these fake gangsters you see on TV. He telling you not to go out there and rock a snot box. He telling you not to go out there and sell drugs and do stuff. He's telling you to be a better person. I don't understand how you can hate Hassan Campbell with his message. How can you hate Hassan Campbell's message? He one of the only few OGs out there that's telling these kids not to be a gangster, telling them not to go out there and commit crimes, man.
Hey, so cheers to Hassan Campbell. Cheers to Hassan Campbell.
I really don't like the fact that he has my name.
Yeah, but everybody call you Boogie though, so it don't matter.
Nobody knows.
It's the fact that I'm hearing it. Like, no, like,
but look, nobody knows you as Hassan, just like nobody knows me as Wes, just like nobody knows Fisk.
No, that's fine, but you don't have to hear. You're not hearing your name getting said every 15 seconds.
Here's why I sympathize with Boogie. I was watching Rush Hour 2 this morning.
Oh man,
Ricky Tan. I was like, I keep hearing my name. I'm right there. I was like, Ricky Tan. Ugh. And Terrence and Phillips, I just told you I'm not reading no more.
Come on.
But yeah, all jokes aside, shout out to Hassan Campbell. I appreciate that. Nothing but love from my end, brother. Nothing but love, man.
He donated you money, man. Leave that. Give that man his super chat.
I ain't reading that. I laid down the law. I'm not reading Terrence and Phillips super chat.
Terrence Phillips, did someone say fart?
The law has been laid down. But shout out to T2 though. T2 says if Jag ain't disrespect Ray Lewis, this wouldn't be a thing.
I don't care. I don't care. Fuck him.
How you? Oh my gosh, jaginoff. This between you and CEO. I ain't getting in this.
Yeah, exactly. Because I even stood up for you against this little pussy who say, Jaguars are so cheap. Trevor Lawrence literally made their top 10 player list. How he make that? That's exactly my point. You going through a top 10 player list, but forget for 8 straight years y'all couldn't beat the fucking Jaguars. Explain that, CEO top bitch. Explain that. Explain why our head-to-head matchup is better. Explain that. And Trevor Lawrence make our top 10. That's to say, you don't pay attention. You don't know football. The shit you saying is irrelevant to me. Just like stop a minute. Just like when you talk to Fisk about LeBron, it's fucking irrelevant. You're a fucking clown. You're a fraud. You're a bitch. You pussy. You're beneath me. I piss on your face.
Oh my gosh!
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, CEO,
I'm not for it today. Like, I know I had a good day in ball, but there was some stuff, but there was some calls that was some bullshit. I'm not for it with you little pussy.
Yo, Jaguars.
Like this is really your top shooter. This is really your top shooter. This is the biggest bitch in the fist. Like real shit.
Time out, Jaguars.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You mad?
Huh?
You mad?
No. I'm just drunk. I'm just drunk, and this whole pussy needs to be made an example out of every time he talks shit.
Yo,
go ahead. I'll let you read your super chat. Go ahead.
Shout out to CEO. Yo, CEO, he read your other super chat. I'm gonna read this one. CEO says Jacksonville fans keep their season tickets on their dashboard so they can park in the handicap spaces. Jesus.
That's what the fuck? Okay, the ones that are handicapped do get to park in the handicapped spaces. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, he He was trying to.
He tried. He reached, and it made no fucking sense because he's a dumb pussy.
Make it make sense.
Let's put spark to the handy test, but.
Now, what he was trying to say is anybody who has season tickets for the Jaguars is retarded. That's why they get the parking handicap spaces at Walmart. That's what he was trying to say.
There's no Walmart by TIA Bank Stadium.
They ain't got it's a Walmart everywhere.
Yeah, but not in downtown Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, Boogie, they weird down there. You ain't got a Walmart? Everybody got a Walmart.
There's a Walmart, but it's not anywhere by fucking TIA Bank Stadium.
I was getting ready to say, bro, I got 3 Walmarts within like 15 minutes of my house.
I'm about to say Walmart is like.
I mean, there's one within 20 There's the one within 20 minutes of the stadium, but not like. Yeah, this was he trying to do a joke that didn't hit.
I was gonna say
but look, he's scrambling for attendance jokes and doesn't realize that we're in the upper half of the league of attendance.
Hey, real quick, Butters, his name don't get mentioned on my channel, bro. So I'm not addressing that super chat. Butters.
Exactly. I tried to tell him last night. I don't care what the fuck he got to say. I ain't got nothing to say to that.
We don't even say his name on my channel, Butters. We don't even say his name on my channel. Shout out to CEO. CEO says the greatest Jaguar player is Tony Baselli. He will be a backup on our tackles last year.
False, dumbass. Actually the best player of all time is actually Fred Taylor, who's had more rushing yards than any fucking Ravens running back you've ever had. Matter of fact, Maurice Jones-Drew has too and played less than 10 years. So what the fuck are you saying?
What did Ray Rice finish at? Not my Ray Rice career.
He finished. No, look, MJD and Ray Rice played in the same era, and MJD was always ahead of him. And
Jamal Lewis got a lot of yards, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Jamal Lewis had 3 good years. And I think it was like 3 or 4 over 1,000 yards. Fred Taylor's a top 10. Fred Taylor's a top 15 running back of all time.
I'll say, Jamal Lewis got 7 years, 1,000 yards.
I'm gonna say Jamal Lewis was an animal.
Bro, look it up.
I'm looking at the stats right now.
No, that's
1,300, 2,000, 1,000, 900, 1,100, 1,300.
But look at the all-time list. Fred Taylor's miles ahead of him.
Did Fred Taylor get a Super Bowl?
It doesn't matter
because Jamal Lewis is one of the few running backs I could say actually carried his team to a Super Bowl.
No, that
not a lot of running backs besides Emmitt Smith. Let me see.
That would be
Terrell Davis. Emmitt Smith, Terrell Davis, Jamal Lewis.
We could argue Marshawn Lynch if we wanted to.
Marshawn Lynch definitely carried.
Bro, Fred Taylor got 1,000 more yards than Jamal Lewis for their career.
Oh, that's
okay. He was still better then.
The fuck out of here, bro! That motherfucker had like 6,000-7,000 yards.
It's a whole 1,000 yards, and they played in the same era. So
Taylor played 6 more seasons.
Wait,
it doesn't matter.
6 more years, only got 1,000 more yards.
Stop trying to take up for this pussy. So
I'm not taking up for CEO. I'm taking up.
13. Hold on, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, CEO my top. He played 3 more seasons and has like 1,000 more yards than him.
Oh man, that's it. That weakened the argument just a little bit, though.
No, it doesn't.
Just a little bit. That gap ain't wide.
It doesn't matter. He had more yards. It doesn't matter.
But
Fred Taylor was also injured for 3 seasons. So what the fuck are we talking about?
But my thing is, when it comes to this, Jamal Lewis is one of the only 5 running backs in history to carry their team to a Super Bowl.
No, that 2000 Ravens defense carried them.
But he was the only offense. He was it.
Okay. Well, is that Fred Taylor's fault? He didn't have a fucking defense.
It's not.
It's the principle.
Okay, then. So why are you standing up for this pussy?
Now, hold the timeout. No, timeout. In 2007, why Fred Taylor ain't beat Tom Brady?
What the fuck are you talking about? Tom Brady was on an undefeated team.
Eli Manning did it.
Okay, good for fucking Eli Manning. What does that have to do with anything? The fuck?
You can't compare running back and fucking quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you talking about?
You said Eli Manning did it
Eli Manning did it? What the fuck?
Nah, you were talking about Fred Taylor like he was prime Marshall Falk or something. I had to say something about that. Marshall Falk is another one. He was the. I mean, I know they had Kurt Warner, but Marshall Faulk was the offense though.
No,
I know they had Kurt Warner, but Marshall Faulk was the offense.
Stop it. No.
No, what? You're not about to slander Marshall Faulk, bro.
I'm not slandering Marshall Faulk, but let's not act like the greatest show on turf was all him. Stop it.
He was the engine, though. He was the best player on that team.
You reaching, bro? Stop it.
Boogie, was Marshall Faulk?
Kurt Warner
Marshall Faulk one the best player. Then Marshall Faulk was Marshall Faulk. No.
So listen, right? Like, so you said Fred Taylor's one of the top 15 running backs.
No, wait a minute. This is how I've already won. Hey, anybody in the chat, let me know Jags jokes and I'll super chat them. You're baiting the fucking chat to give you Jags jokes to come.
No. That's why I have a conversation.
Pussy. You
pussy.
Wait,
hold on. Speaking
you see it, right? You see it, right?
Hold on, let me read a super chat. CEO says,
go ahead, read his big fan super chat.
What do you call a Jacksonville Jaguar in the Super Bowl? A referee.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm gonna name some running backs that are around Fred Taylor, like in yards, and I want to tell me if I think he's better. Edgerrin James.
No.
It's close.
No.
So, Marcus Allen.
Maybe.
Marcus Allen might have been better.
Maybe.
Franco Harris.
No.
Franco Harris might have been better.
No.
Franco Harris got more yards than him, but
he got more yards and he got Super Bowls, right?
Thurman Thomas.
Better. Don't let the Bills, just because the Bills didn't win don't mean he wasn't an animal.
No.
Just because the Bills didn't win don't mean he wasn't an animal.
Steven Jackson.
No.
Ooh, that's close.
No.
That's close.
No, it's not.
I might lean Fred Taylor, but that's close.
All right, Corey Dillon.
No.
He ran the Patriots to a Super Bowl. I don't know.
All right,
did it?
O.J. Simpson.
No. Shut up.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson ain't better than Fred Taylor.
No, he's not.
Moving on. Next question.
All right, hold on. Marshawn Lynch.
Better.
Maybe.
All right. Thomas Jones.
No.
No.
Okay, right.
They're the same player.
I got like two more.
Oh,
you got LaShawn McCoy.
No.
Prime McCoy was an animal.
Actually, you know what? I'll give him because he was a better receiver.
I'll go with McCoy. Prime McCoy was a demon.
I'll give him that he's a better receiver.
Even though he's an eagle, I got to give.
As far as running the football, no.
All right, then you got work done.
No.
I'm just looking at
absolutely not.
So I just named everybody like within like 1,000 yards of him, like rushing wise. And the last
person, Edgerrin James was better though.
All right, ready? I got three more. Actually, I got three more. What I'm saying here, you got Tiki Barber.
No.
Yes.
No.
What? Tiki Barber not better than? Oh my gosh.
No, he's
I don't even like Tiki, but he was better than Fred Taylor.
Get the fuck out of here. You stop the fucking cap. He ain't better than
Barber ain't better than Fred Taylor.
No, he's not.
All right.
Oh my, bro.
And you ain't even got the fucking ring excuse this time. So no.
Oh my gosh.
All right, ready? Eddie George.
No. Hell no.
Well, he's a tight.
Hell no.
No, Jaginoff ain't going for that one.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. He's more known for shit he did at Ohio State than he is with the Trashville. He's a discount Fred Taylor. No.
I can't believe this dude really just said that Fred Taylor better than Tiki Barber. That is
better than fucking Tiki Barber.
I got the last one. Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch is better than him, bro.
Maybe.
Boogie, how many yards do Fred Taylor got?
11,695.
And Tiki Barber retired early.
He got 10,449.
How many All Pros do Fred Taylor got?
I gotta fucking expand all this shit now. I just got the Russian Wild list up.
I'm on Pro Football Focus.
No, stop that shit. It's whoever has more yards. You always
how many All Pros you got? How many touchdowns you got?
No, shut up a minute. You always trying to fucking, how many All Pros you got? How many Pro Bowls you got? Who fucking cares? He's got more yards.
So running back, so wait a minute. So running back who win MVPs and go to All Pros, that don't count now?
No, it don't.
Oh, okay. So
Tiki Barber technically played one more game than him.
No, but hold on, but Boogie, here's what I'm saying. But hold on, where's Fred Taylor's? Where's Fred Taylor Pro Football Focus? Fred Taylor.
I'm looking at it.
I'm confused because my whole thing with Fred Taylor is why he only go to one Pro Bowl and why he ain't got no All Pros. When you're All Pro, that means you are the best at your position for that season. Tiki Barber was an All Pro. That means he was the best Bottom line,
it's
the best running back on the planet.
It's 1 and 2 usually.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Your dude couldn't even be 2 1 year.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. He has more yards and there's no rings. It doesn't matter.
That's like saying MVPs don't matter because the first thing somebody say about Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees
didn't you say that the other week? Didn't you say that last week?
No. I said Super Bowl.
My quarterback. Oh, he has an MVP. My quarterback has a Super Bowl. No.
Your accolades matter, Jaginoff. Your accolades matter.
No, it don't.
This dude is taking.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This dude with Boogie, if he wasn't a Jaguar, we would not be having this conversation. If he wasn't a Jaguar.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to that shit.
Shout out to CEO. I might date a Jaguars fan. She's never gonna ask for a ring.
Ain't no Jaguars fan gonna fuck you because you a diseased mutt. You're a dog. You're beneath everybody in this fucking chat.
You been going to dogs hard, Jack.
I don't care. I love my dog, but like he's better. Even his life is worth more than CEOs.
Is Derrick Henry a better running back than Fred Taylor?
Yes.
Shut up. He's had 2 good years. Let's fucking wait till his career is over to say that. It's too early. It's honestly too early to say. He
was a backup running back for the first 2 seasons of his career.
Okay, but I'm just saying his career high is better than what Fred Taylor has ever had. But
let's wait
till his career's over to make that argument.
He only 6K. He only 6K yards behind fucking Fred Taylor.
Okay, well when he gets 6K,
Boogie, can I ask you a question? Boogie, Jaginoff, just hold on a second. Boogie, can I ask you a question? How this man only got 1 Pro Bowl? You know how easy it is to make a Pro Bowl if you. It
was a lot different.
It's been a Pro Bowl, bro. You know how easy it is to make a Pro Bowl, bro. If you remotely good, you know how easy it is to make a Pro Bowl.
All right, stop, because we get fucked out of Pro Bowl players.
But the Giants been getting right out of the Pro Bowl for years, and Tiki still.
I don't care. The career numbers are what matters. I don't give a fuck about Pro Bowl. I don't give a fuck about any.
Hold on, so rings don't matter.
Okay, so time out. So Frank Gore is the 3rd best running back in football ever?
Huh?
Is Frank Gore the 3rd best running back in football ever?
Is Frank Gore better than Fred Taylor?
Yes.
Is Frank Gore? Hold on. Let's really get into it.
No, Frank Gore is the 3rd ranked in rushing yards ever.
Is Frank Gore the 3rd best running back of all time, Jaginoff?
I mean, for you to do it that long, it's possible.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't want to be wrong. No, you know you're wrong. You don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be.
So time out. So ready? This is who Frank
Gore is. I'm not gonna give you fucking Tiki Barber.
Okay, fine. Whatever. So Frank Gore is better than Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, Curtis Martin, LaDainian Tomlinson, Jerome Bettis, Eric Dickerson, Jim Brown, Tony Dorsett, Marshall Faulk.
Do we got more yards?
Yep.
He has more yards than he's the 3rd leading rusher.
I mean, shit.
The fuck out of here.
He did it.
We moving on. Jaginoff, hold that L. We moving on.
No, we're not holding no fucking. No, we're not fucking holding no L. You talk about these other relevant ass players.
You're gonna tell him there's no way on heaven you want to tell me Frank Gore better than Barry.
Why are you trying to cater and side to this fucking pussy who tried to clown your Giants?
No.
You're trying to side with this pussy just because it's the fucking Jaguars.
He didn't even bring up Taylor.
I know what you do. Yes, he did. That's how this whole fucking thing got started. Are you serious?
You said Tony Baselli. You said Fred Taylor.
Yeah, because he tried to say Tony Baselli was the best player in the history of our franchise. No.
I would agree with you, Fred Taylor, but.
Nah, but
that was the whole point of this, and then you started throwing all these names out.
No, you said Fred Taylor is Fred Taylor like he was that good.
Yeah, you was talking up for my own. I don't care about the whole CEO shit. I'm talking straight football. I don't care about none of that.
I know you don't, Boogie. Like you actually talk logically. This asshole trying to fucking. Oh, he's my top shooter. I have to defend him. Fuck you.
First of all, time out.
No, that's what. No, I don't care. That's what you're doing.
First of all, Jaginoff.
That's what you're doing.
Time out. Ready? I got 2. Is Chris Johnson better than Fred Taylor?
Fuck no.
Okay. Is Matt Forte better than Fred Taylor?
Fuck no.
Clinton Portis?
No.
Ricky Williams?
Was.
No.
Okay.
Nah, but listen, he just said that Frank Gore is better than Barry Sanders and LT. There's nothing else to talk about with this conversation. There's nowhere else to go.
I mean, he got more yards.
There's nowhere else to go with this.
He probably played 15 more years too.
That's not Frank Gore's fault.
This dude, jaginoff, bro.
He played. He played 5 more years than LT. He only got 2,200 more yards.
Wow.
He played.
LT definitely.
Barry played 9 years and got 15,000. Frank Gore played 15. He only beat him by 800 yards.
He should have played more.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's his fault.
Hey, yo, Boogie. Who's better, LaDainian Tomlinson or Fred Taylor?
LT. It's not even close.
But now, I wouldn't say not even close.
Nah, it's not close. It's not close. LT won MVP. LT won MVP.
I don't give a fuck about an MVP.
I do. Yeah, and he had 30-something touchdowns of the year. Nah, it's not close.
Hey, yo, Boogie. Check this out. He just said Fred Taylor and LT, right?
Boogie.
Hey, yo, Boogie.
CEO, what must
tell me why Fred Taylor got 66 touchdowns, right?
CEO, drop your drawers as I open my
Probably
mouth.
100 and something.
He got 145 touchdowns, and he said it's close. Please.
CEO, drop my drawers, I'll open your mouth.
LT got 145 touchdowns. It is not Fred Taylor.
CEO, please put your cock in my mouth. You're my top shooter.
This is a complete troll. So don't tell us I'm really trolling. Who's better, Brandon Jacobs or Fred Taylor?
Just for that, I'm fucked. Just shut the fuck up, Fist. Just for that.
Jacobs won 2 Super Bowls, bro.
Where my fucking Zach sauce? I'm about to fucking dip this General Tso's chicken in it. Fuck you.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna put it on camera too. Y'all can suck my fucking.
All right, let's get more freaky. I'm having fun now. Who's better, Zeke or Fred Taylor?
Buddy, who?
Zeke or Fred Taylor?
Get the fuck out of here! No, it ain't.
Oh my goodness, Zeke is better than Fred Taylor.
Oh my goodness, Zeke is better.
Yeah. Would you rather have
CEO, drop your jaw so I can suck your cock?
Would you rather have prime Todd Gurley or prime Fred Taylor?
Prime Gurley.
Prime Fred Taylor.
Prime Gurley had like 30 touchdowns in one season. That's half of Fred Taylor's career in one season. Stop that.
He had 17. Relax, bro. He had 17. Relax.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, bro. Let's stop the cap, please.
Yes, his two best seasons, he had 17 and 13.
It ain't been shit ever. It ain't been shit ever. It ain't been shit ever.
Half their dude career, bro.
It ain't been shit ever.
All right, Christian McCaffrey or Fred
Taylor. By the way, Sammy Z, for you saying he's average, you can go in timeout, you cocksucker.
Well, hold on, check this out, right? Let me go ahead and read these super chats before
suck CEOs.
Shout out to Zach. All right, remember supporting Big Fist is supporting small businesses.
It ain't $10, bitch.
I round up. Shut up. What's the difference between Eli Manning and the Jag frauds? Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah,
that's a valid point.
Yeah, and fuck you and your Super Bowl rings.
All right. On some real shit, bro. This is a serious question. This is the last one. On some real shit. Reggie Bush or Fred Taylor?
Fred Taylor.
Okay.
You know who I'm gonna say, Boogie. So
because it's something against the Jaguars because you want to fuck.
Nah,
it's not even that.
Reggie, he likes.
Yes, shut the fuck up. Yes, it is. You do this shit every fucking show. I know that.
You fall for it every show. So who's the dummy?
You.
You fall for it every show. Last week we made a rage quit. I'm just waiting for him to quit.
We ain't rage quitting shit. There was a fucking troll, you idiot.
Drunk jaginoff is the best, Boogie. This is good.
All right, I look at my drink. I'm thirsty. I'll be back.
Shout out to CEO. Andrew Luck's short career is more successful than the Jags franchise.
Wait, shut up.
How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any type of way because it's false because Andrew Luck only went to 1 AFC championship game. The Jags have been to 3. So you're wrong. Just like everything else you say. Because you're a piece of shit. You're the most worthless fucking tops you've ever seen in my life. You're a fucking disgrace. You are a disgrace.
Your franchise has been to 3 AFC championship games?
Yes, we have.
That's it?
Oh my God,
that's just the title game. That's not even Super Bowl.
We're not talking about anything else. He said Andrew Luck.
You know, I hate to defend CEO because I'm mad at
you
CEO.
Are, no, you don't.
But I'm actually gonna defend Boogie. I'm actually gonna defend CEO for the first time this stream because I'm still mad at CEO for calling out Daniel Jones on Friday.
You've been defending CEO this whole fucking stream.
Here's the thing, right, Boogie? Let me ask you a question.
Because you love that little faggot.
What year? Wait, what you call me?
I said you love that little faggot.
Oh, I thought you called me a faggot. I'm about to say, bro, Jagging, you crossing the line, bro. Like you've been doing a lot this stream. I've been letting it slide because you said you drunk.
No, don't take me there.
What?
Don't take me there.
Take you where by doing what?
Don't take me there with this dumb shit. Defending this little pussy. Because you're trying to like have your little fun with the Jaguars and defend this little pussy. Like it's not a good look. Don't do it. I don't give a fuck.
We're giving Jaginoff a pass tonight because he's drunk. We don't have to sober up.
I'm not even drunk. I'm actually sobered up.
So let me.
I'm trying to get this double. I'm trying to drink this double IPA to get my fucking buzz.
So hold on. So all jokes aside, Jaginoff, you're completely sober and you this mad because somebody talking about your team.
I'm not completely sober, but like no.
So which one is it? You can't be halfway pregnant. Which one is it?
Yeah, you can be halfway drunk. There's a difference.
So okay,
there's a difference between drunk and
Jaginoff system. Then how about that? We're gonna wait till he's completely sober, and we'll readdress this. We'll let him listen to the stream back, and then we'll see how he feels.
What am I gonna back down from?
No, I'm just saying, like, why you gotta disrespect me though?
Because you defending this pussy and trying to talk dumb shit about the Jags, like you always do.
So, but my whole thing is this. So you got a problem with me talking bad about the Jaguars?
Yes, I do.
It offends you that much? Like it really gets them to get skin that much?
It does.
All right, so check this out. Right, here's what we're gonna do.
I'll be talking about the Giants.
Hey, check this out. Here's what we're gonna do to cater to Jaginoff's feelings because we've hurt his feelings. We struck a nerve with Jaginoff.
You struck a nerve, but you didn't hurt my feelings.
What we're gonna do is this: we're not gonna say anything bad about the Jaginoffs. In fact, we're not gonna discuss the Jaginoffs at all on the channel. To make him happy, we're not gonna do no Jaguars content. Or a matter of fact, I'm removing his logo because it looks like a Jaguar. Anything involving Jaguars because he can't take criticism, it will not be discussed on this channel. Does anybody have an objection to that?
I'm taking criticism. I'm defending.
No, I'm saying because he can't take a joke. He can't take criticism. If you bring up his Jaguars, he gets his panties in a bunch. I don't know what to say around you. I'm not starting to feel uncomfortable around you. Like we talk crap about every team, but when it comes to your Jagginoff, you want to fight, bro.
Why are you talking?
I'm trying to understand this. Why are you? No, because who is
the Jagginoffs,
bro?
Well, who is the Jagginoffs?
Because the Jaguars, whatever you want to say. You hard, bro.
No, because you try.
Don't go with me.
But you defend.
You're coming at me hard, Jagginoff, for what?
You're defending CEO.
Jagginoff, it don't matter what I'm doing. You don't come at me hard like that on my own platform. Check yourself, nigga.
You're defending CEO.
Yo, bro, what does that do?
I haven't said one. I haven't said one. I haven't said one bad thing about the Giants.
I don't care. I'm a grown man.
I've even defended them when this cocksucker was talking shit about them.
The point. We're grown men. I don't care what you say about the Giants. You don't have to disrespect me and get out my character because something I said about your sports team.
What did I disrespect? Wait. What did I disrespect you about?
Bro, you damn near called me a faggot. You've been telling me to shut the You called me an asshole.
I called.
You didn't call me an asshole.
You didn't
call me an asshole, Jagginoff. You lying to me now?
Did I call you an asshole?
Yes, you did.
Maybe I did.
So what I'm saying is, Jagginoff, why you got to call me that over a sports team, bro? This is a sports team. This ain't that serious. It's not. You can't be getting out of character over a sports team, bro. Everybody comes in here and starts super chatting stuff about the Jaguars, you're gonna get out of character and curse out everybody in the chat because they got a negative thing to say about the Jaguars. What are we doing, bro? Like,
Probably.
what are we doing?
Probably.
That's we're not doing that, bro. That's unprofessional.
Look at him. It's not that serious, man. The CEO came in here wanting a war, and I've warned him.
No. Well, go with him. Don't go with me. Go with him. Do not go with me. Leave my name out of it. Go with him. Bottom line. Don't use me.
You came at me first, though. You came at me first.
Don't come at me. When it comes to him, you go with him. Don't bring me into it. So because I'm reading his super chat, I'm because I'm reading his.
You're agreeing with it.
I'm defending him.
You're defending him because you're agreeing with him.
Really? That's how you do. Yeah. So you that gangster now? So if anybody anybody agrees with a take that's anti-Jaguars, you going against them too? You that gangster now?
Yes, sir. I've been that gangster.
Jagging, if you do know, I ain't joking, right? We're gonna let the alcohol get completely.
I'm not joking either. I'm not joking either. Awkward silence. Damn, real awkward silence.
I think Don Vito's right.
What Don Vito said?
I think it's time to end the stream. Everybody go to sleep.
Yeah, we ended the stream, bro. That's what I think. Hey, yo, check this out. I'm gonna read y'all super chats and we end in the stream. Shout out to La Nigga in Drag. He says running back are overrated. I don't care what anybody says. Giants took Ahmad Bradshaw in the 7th round. The dude has 1,000 yards. That's a fact. I always said running back.
I will disagree with that.
Hey, yo, Boogie, we're not even discussing the super chats. We getting them over and we getting out of here. The stream is done. I'm reading the super chats and we getting up out of here.
All right, my nigga.
Shout out to LaCoon. I don't know why you're laughing, Jack.
I was gonna mute my mic
because now you're the one rage quitting.
Shut up. Shout out to LaQueen and shout out to LaQueen of Cleveland. Quick question: if you put CP3 on the Warriors from 2014 onward, would they have won titles? I'm sick of these niggas hyping Pretty Boy Curry. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, they wouldn't have won titles just for the unless they get KD. If they get KD, they'll win the title. Without KD, they still don't win no titles because at that point, you got to factor in LeBron James teams got hurt. So it's like if LeBron James team get hurt, anybody could have won that shit for the most part. Any qualified team could have beat LeBron with Dellavedova and Tristan Thompson. But if he gets KD, yeah, Chris Paul gets the same amount of rings if he gets KD. Shout out to CEO. Hey, Jag, when Peyton Manning give you that L this year, how did it cope? How did you cope?
Peyton Manning didn't play this year.
Shout out to
Hey, yo, stop muting me. Stop muting me when I'm trying to respond to him.
I understand how you keep getting unmuted.
Because I can unmute it. Why are you muting me when I'm talking to him?
Because I'm trying to because the stream is over. You said enough this stream. Shout out to Corey. I'm sorry, Fist, but you was wrong when you said the Giants was one of the best 5 offenses. KC, Tampa, Dallas, Titans, Cards. I said firepower. Other than Tampa and Dallas, none of them got more firepower than the Giants. Shout out to CEO. He says MJD is overrated a little bit.
Still better than any running back you've ever had.
Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Hakeem Delph. Fist, I couldn't agree with you more than fire range about Kwame Brown. He was dope. He a clown. Shout out to Hakeem Delph. Yeah, Kwame Brown is a whole clown, bro. We anti-Kwame over here. Kwame a sucker, man. Shout out to Butters. Grossman has 1 Super Bowl appearances in the Jags.
That's because of your defense.
That's a fact. Got some best friends with Butters now too, huh?
Maybe.
Shout out to T2. Hey, but nah, for real, Jags need those gold helmets back.
I did like those actually.
Shout out to Zach. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Fisk and Boogie, you two need to look at David Shaw. He's the coach at Stanford. This man's about to break 100 career victories this season. I love David Shaw. Oh, you talk about the college team. Yeah, hey yo, you know what? Shout out to David Shaw because he's more than a product of Andrew Luck. So shout out to David Shaw. I agree with that, Zach. He's more than just a product of Andrew Luck. Shout out to LaQueen of Cleveland. My urine burns when I pee. Should I see a doctor? Yeah, you should definitely see a doctor. Hey yo, we'll see you next week. Remember to check the podcast out on all